welcome to another video of my secret project. And if you're new here, hello, welcome, hi. So we're just gonna go over the days and if I increased or decreased. If you saw the post on YouTube about this, then for the most part you're not gonna have any new information, but hi, you can still have a long video of me talking about it. A couple of days will be added for day 80 and day 81. I'm currently recording this on day 82. Um, let's get into it. Also, I do post every day on TikTok and Instagram, so if you want daily updates on this project, you can go there. But if you want these long form content videos, hi, welcome in. Okay, so day 67, I was at a total of 61,649 words. For the revisions, I was on page 51 out of 172. Um, so I did go down. Um, and word count. For day 68, I went down again and I was at 60,907 words. But I did manage to get to page 70 to 71 on my revisions out of 168. We're going to quickly move on to day 69. I wrote um, more. I did decrease. I was at a total of 62,363 words. And I was on page 75 out of 177. So I wrote. Um, moving on to day 70. I did increase the word count. I got to 64,102 words. For revisions, I got to page 70 out of 177. For day 71, it went up again. I was at a total of 64,318 words. I got to page 84 out of my revisions out of 177. For day 72, I went up once again. Whoa! And I didn't go up that much, but I went up to 64,746 words. For revisions, I got to page 107, no, 102 out of 178 words. And now we have day 73. I did not write anything. I did not revise anything because that was when I took the full day off to get my notes ready and to record the final part of the Vampire Academy deep dive. The next day, I spent the majority of the day doing that and actually uploading it. So I only had about 25 minutes left of the day when I could write. So I did write. I got to a total of 65,094 words. I revised to page 103 out of 179. So you know what? It's a little bit, let's move on to day 75. I got to a total of 67,490 words and I revised to page 125 out of 185 words. And now we introduce a false flash goal. I made a flash goal of can I get to page 150 before midnight? I I got a total of 68,560 words, and I got to page 155 out of 186. So I completed that goal with 5 to spare, but 5 um along with it. Anyways, um another flash forward the next day. I was like, let me see if I can finish it. So day 77, I wrote and got to a total of 69,301 words. Now I got to page 182 out of 187 pages. So it keeps on going up, but I did not meet the word count by 5. This was by midnight. If I would have given myself another half hour within but I didn't. And you know what? That's okay. You win some, you lose some. Day 78. I got to a total of 75,198 words, and I finished my revisions, although I posted that video being like, oh dang it, I didn't make it, but that's okay. Then I immediately started walking, finished it, and got to page 202. Now I'm not in revisions, now I'm just saying how many pages it is, right? Um, Day 79. I got to a total of 78,307 words. Page count 211. I feel like that is so much. I wrote from 9 after having breakfast. I took a break, I did. In the middle of the day and had lunch, all that kind of stuff. And I didn't start writing until 10 p.m. TikTok did not like these videos and somehow restricted my videos and probably my account because any video I made did not go out. Um, don't know why. I didn't change my videos at all, but you know, if you go, you won't see that many updates. Insta, I mean, I was so focused on TikTok that I forgot. I mean, I posted, but I didn't post all of them, you know, so it was frustrating. But because I wrote for so long, I wrote so much. Um, and then day um, 80. Oh my gosh. Um, I got to I got to page 215, and I got to a total wall count of 79,798 walls. And then lastly, for day 81, we're currently on day 82 at the time of recording this video. I got to page 224, which really doesn't matter because we're not doing revisions anymore, but I just wanted to write it down still. I got to a total of 82,693 volts. Now, doing the math, I had 17,307 more volts until I reach the 100K mark. Um, Now I can technically end it at the 90K range. It's just a shorter draft. Um, but I still need to add a lot more detail. So much needs to be added. So I'm not going to beat myself that much up if it is 90K because I do know detail needs to be added, right? So, you know, that is where we are. Um, the goal is to finish it December 7th or December 8th, rating 2K every day. Um, Whether or not I complete that, I don't know. It's like a new goal. Um, and I don't know, I'm excited. I fell in love with the story again. I wouldn't say fell out of it, but I did not want to write anymore. And I was like, I need to continue to write. I can't stop doing this project. I have to push through it. uh, but I didn't want to write anymore. But I'm happy I did push through because I'm happy with my story. That being said, I am excited to finish draft one. And then after that, post draft is done, I can put it aside and enter someone else's world that I do not have to create on my own, or create really at all. Um, And then I'll give some time before I start draft 2 as recommended that I have received. So that is the update on the Sleeper project. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And we are so close to finishing draft 1. It's wild. And again, if you want daily updates, TikTok and Instagram. Okay. Goodbye.